All right, sports fans, get ready for my picks and prediction for Monday Night Football, Miami versus the Steelers. Stay tuned. All right, good morning, Dolphins fans. Good afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Key matchup coming up on Monday Night Football, Miami versus the Steelers. I'm gonna throw some statistics. And when I mean statistics, basic statistics record don't mean anything. You get on the field, you face each other. This team is not as far as you think they are. Miami 6-7, Pittsburgh 7-6. Pittsburgh try to wrap up their division as Miami continue to be on the hunt. Now the weather has changed, guys. It's going to be colder. They say there'll be a wind gust, probably between 9 17 miles an hour. That's what's calling for. Uh, there's a lot about this game. By the way, they're going to have I think, a halftime ceremony for Joey Porter, Ben Roethlisberger, Big Ben, and also Pouncey, their center. Uh, Inductee of Hall of Famers. So guys are going to be inducted. So I mean, there's a lot of emotion going on in this game, a lot of stuff going on. But let me tell you, the most improved team right now are the Miami Dolphins. Whether you like it or not, they are the best team in the second half right now. Yes, people are saying they haven't faced anybody, they haven't challenged anybody. That's not the point. At the end of the day, I always tell this to everybody: you got to win your games regardless what the situation is. Unfortunately, we know the back end of this. Miami started 1-6. They have turned it around. McDaniel found his formula, which is the number one formula that he has always has coached as a running back coach is run the ball. So before I say anything, let me come up with the numbers that I was watching, and you're gonna see how tight these two teams are. I'm gonna go on the offensive per game, offensive side and defensive side. Uh, Miami's averaging 21.6 points a game. Pittsburgh's at 23.7. So Miami ranked 22nd in the league. A little improvement there. I mean, remember, we don't have Tyreek Hill. That's one of our major weapons for this ball club. But we have enough to support this cast. The only thing is if Tua gets better, right? So Pittsburgh's 23.7, 14th in the league. Miami's 21.6, 22nd in the league. Total yards, Miami is 318, has more yards than Pittsburgh. That's 25th in the league. So if you look at it, basic almost similar. Pittsburgh actually 295, that's 29th in the league. Passing yards, here's where Miami's, and this is Tua, right? Lack of passing. We are 30 in the league at 192 a game. Pittsburgh's 206. They're not that far away. They're 24th. Rushing the ball, here's the key for the Dolphins. The key of the Dolphins are running the ball, right? So they're eighth in the NFL right now with 126.5 average. Pittsburgh's Pittsburgh's 89.2. That's almost that to last. They're 29th rushing the ball. On third down, Miami's 36%. That's 25%. Pittsburgh is 40%. That's 14th in the league. Not bad at all. On fourth down, we're at 47%. We're 23rd in the league. Pittsburgh is 46%. At 24th in the league. Time of possession, this is something that's, wow, I couldn't believe it. Miami's 29.15, 24th in the league. Pittsburgh is last in the league with time of possession, 26.58. This is where the key of running the ball eats the clock and take Pittsburgh out of the football field. Keep Rodgers in the sideline. On the defensive side, pretty close to Miami's looking good lately because their 4 game winning streak, the number has actually gone down. Points allowed, Miami's 15th in the league. That's really, really improved. They're 22.8. Pittsburgh not that far, 23.9. They're 19th in the league. So not that. This is why I believe it's going to be a low scoring game when I give you my picks and predictions. Uh, Miami averaging 334.5 yards a game on the defensive side. Pittsburgh has allowed 369.3. So Miami has a better defensive side than Pittsburgh on total yards per game. Sorry, passing yards. Miami only allowed 202. Pittsburgh allowed 244. Miami is 12th in the league. So imagine 12th in the league in actually pass defense. Now on the rushing, and this is close, and it has gone down because Miami was averaging, their defense was giving it out almost 60, 160, 170 yards per game. Then it went down to 150. Now has gone down to 131. That's 25th in the league. And Pittsburgh has allowed 125. Now, Pittsburgh was good at the beginning on running the ball on the defensive side, but lately the Steelers are averaging over 200 plus yards a game. And when they were actually losing streak, even the game they beat the Ravens, they allowed over 200 yards in the game. So the key of this game, it's running the ball. And there's more to that too, because I'm going to say about turnovers. Okay, this is something you have to understand. Cold weather, Achane with a rib injury, it's going to play. It's hard to play with an injury in cold weather. I believe that Ali and Wright should be used by McDaniel more. Give this guy a little bit more rest. If the game is out of line and you up in the big league, I understand. But like I say, cold weather, both teams, like I say, in a desperate way of wanting to win. Pittsburgh to wrap their division, Miami to stay in the hunt. Now, and I give you the scenario how Miami could only make it to the wild card. It's going to be difficult, guys. They're going to need help from the inside and help from the outside. The inside is they're going to have to win every game. They have to go 10-7. The hard side, I can see between Houston and the Chargers losing the rest of the game and then having one game by Kansas City to lose, and Miami can sneak in as a wild card. But anything can happen. So you take it one day at a time. Now, a lot of people saying out there this is the end of the road for the Dolphins when they go to Pittsburgh. The environment is bad. It's cold weather. The scenario, they're 0-8, two was 0-5 under certain degrees. Listen, some of these players play college football. They have played under cold weather. So I'm not buying that. I mean, it's just you win, you lose. And if you can't win the cold weather, hey, I know you're a South Florida team. You are a warm team. But you go into these road games that now in December, it gets cold. Because listen, they got two warm games in December at home against the Bengals and against Tampa, which both teams are struggling right now. I mean, struggling big time. And that's the key thing for the Miami Dolphins, man. If they can win all out, it'll be amazing. Listen, the 10-7 season after a major turnaround of 1-6, you got to give McDaniel credit. Now, what's going to happen in 2026? We don't know yet. It's more like an evaluation thing, guys. You look at this and you ask yourself, wow, man. If they could have won 2 of those 6 games when they were 1-6, we will be talking a different story now. But hey, it didn't happen. It's 2 tales of 2 stories. You got the first half and the second half of football. And now they're playing good ball. Now, you hear ESPN, you hear a lot of sports podcasters saying nobody wants to face Miami now, especially the way they're doing it, running the ball. Because Tua's not doing anything, guys. He's averaging 127, 130 yards a game. I mean, he's just not the same Tua. Yeah, I understand he lost his big weapon in Tyreek Hill for the season. Key injuries to the team. But listen, Waller got to step up. Waller is a big factor, too, in the end zone. Miami has great players, guys, to really make this a special season if they want to. I love their defense with Brooks. Okay, Ethan Bonner, he was in the doghouse and they took him out. He made a great one-handed interception against the Jets. And we could talk here. Oh, there were the Jets. They haven't beat nobody. They played the Commanders, a depleted team. That's not the point. The point is the NFL, and you got to win, regardless who you face, guys. I want to put that point across to any NFL fans out there. You beat your opponent, it doesn't matter who it is. Either it's a win or L is a W. And you'd rather take a win right now, the way the season is going. Okay? I've seen a lot. I'm seeing the Cleveland Browns as an example. I've seen other teams that are losing And Shadur Sander coming in, having a good game last game. Unfortunately, their defense couldn't hold the lead. And listen, it's about progression, executing, and then you evaluate and you look what do you have for 2026. My only concern with the Dolphins is Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback. Can Tua get back? And I said this 5 games. All right, last game he didn't do as well. He started good, but I don't know if McDaniel don't trust in Tua. I don't know if McDaniel don't want to give the ball to Tua on his hands. He wants to keep it in the ground. But remember, once you shut down the ground, now it gets into an air strike situation. Now you got 2 quarterbacks with Aaron Rodgers and Tua. And let's be honest, man, Aaron Rodgers win this one because Tua is struggling. And that's my concern. You got Metcalf on the other side, okay? So there's things that you have to sometimes step back, reflect, and look around both teams playing this Monday night, which is going to be full of excitement, full of energy. The emotions are running high for both teams. Like I told you in the beginning, they have a ceremonial, inductee Hall of Fame stuff at halftime. Big players are going to be there, big names, spotlight. Here we go again, Monday night. Then, if Miami goes 7-7, you go back home and you face a good competitive team. Look what's happened to the Bengals with Joe Burrow. I mean, what happened there, right? So that's another subject to talk about later on down the road. And then you got Tampa losing to the Falcons, losing back-to-back games, giving the division away. It could be a who knows? It could be the Panthers division if they win this Sunday. So there's a lot of key games coming up Sunday before Monday night. And of course, the NFL changing the schedule and all that. And so far, right now, I'll give you the playoffs. I'll give you who's on top. Let me get my board on this side, and I'll tell you right now what I see about the playoff. Who I think that I believe that's gonna impact the most for the Dolphins if we want to go this far and make it this far. So let me get here for a second. I'm just gonna put my statistic here, and I mean it's a lot of close games, guys. There's a lot of stuff. So here's the playoff picture, right? So I'm gonna start from top to bottom, from the AFC, the NFC. We're in the AFC right now. You got the Broncos. The Broncos number 1, Patriots number 2, Jaguars number 3, Steelers number 4, Chargers number 5, the Bills number 6, the Texans number 7. Now, if any of these teams have a 4-game losing streak, it's going to help Miami. Trust me. Then in the hunt, or in the bubble, you want to call it, you have the Colts, the Ravens, the Chiefs, and the Dolphins. The Chiefs lose 1, the Ravens lose 1. More chance for Miami to climb up. Okay, the Colts, listen, they signed 44-year-old Felix River to come and save their season. I don't know, guys. I mean, was that a smart move? Who doesn't know? I'm not going to judge anybody. You come into this league where the linebackers, the defensive tackle, they're physical, and you better be in shape. That's all I can tell you. If you're not in shape, get ready to get a beating, because that's where it is in this NFL. I mean, you got big guys, solid guys, stronger guy, faster guy. You got linemen running, for 4-3. I mean, it's just amazing. So something that Felix Rivers is going to have to experience in the NFL coming back, because I heard that he is going to be the starting quarterback this Sunday. All right, in the NFC, also a lot of stuff can happen. You got the Rams at 10-3, the Packers 9-3. Of course, is the Rams in first, the Packers second. The Eagles went to third at 8-5. The Eagles are struggling. Don't know what happened there to Hurst. It happens every time at the end of the year. I mean, I don't know what happens with his team. Can they rebound? Can they turn it around? Who knows? Right? Then you have the Panthers in number 4. Number 5 is the Seahawks. The 49ers. At number 6 and number 7, the Bears. Looking out, believe it or not, our Lions, Buccaneers, and Cowboys and Vikings are still in it, believe it or not, even though a 5-8 record. So what happened? It's a tough road ahead. There's a lot of scenarios that got to happen, but you got to take care of business when it comes to Monday night. Dolphins will be seeing probably, who knows, because sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They don't worry about it. They focus the game and they don't worry about it. Sunday games will determine where actually how closer we could get as the season is coming to an end. And by the way, I want to apologize. I did an Oriole thing, baseball winter meetings, and I mentioned the Dolphins instead of the Orioles. I apologize for that. I meant the Orioles, not the Dolphins, because I had to do this preview and these picks that I had to do. So there's key matchup you got to look at. You got Jonah versus Hayward. That's going to be a key matchup. Okay. Uh, can the rookie continue? He has, I get one of his best games last week. Actually, back to back week, I think he has good games. I know some people see it different because of the way he plants his foot and how he plays offense. Uh, I like what Coach Smith changed in the offensive line to help this running game. And of course, the genius of McDaniel running the ball. Can they continue this in Pittsburgh with the cold weather? Because you're going to have to. All right. I'm going to give you my pick. I did pick it this way, and there's a way I can see it. I see two scores really. I see two scores. I only made it one score. I say 12-9, a field goal, 2 minutes left. Miami wins the field goal. If the weather is that bad, it is a close game, 12-9 Dolphins. If it's not, and it goes to a throwing game, let's be honest, guys. Pittsburgh's going to take that one. All right. But our defense, I mean, Brooks, Grant up the middle, Zach Sealer, the veteran, all these guys coming up, Gay, Willie Gay. I mean, we have we have so much great players, talent in this defense. Okay, they could come up with plays and turnovers, and that's what they've been doing lately. Turnovers. Uh, the sack department, we had the most sacks last week against the Jets, and we need to do that again. You put pressure on Rodgers, it's going to be a long day for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think that is one of the things. Blitzing, I don't mind blitzing, but just be careful how you blitz in the cold weather. I really do. There is an impact when you blitz in the cold weather, believe it or not. Uh, you don't have a mobile quarterback as Rodgers. That's a plus for Miami. Now, Tua at least could run, but he's not going to risk it with his hip and his concussion down the road, if you want to say it. That's happened in his career. He's smart enough. He needs to be smart. Throw the ball away. Can't get the receiver. But I believe McDaniel is going to just run it until the Pittsburgh Steelers prove to the Miami Dolphins you can stop the run. Okay? I think fourth down situation, third down situation is going to be key in this game. I think turnover is going to be a key in this game. There's so many key factors that I see in this game on both sides of the ball. Okay, you're going to have ex-Dolphin players playing on that side. We also have ex-Steelers on the other side. So the emotions, that's why I say is running high. I believe both teams are going to be impacted with a loss. It is going to be impact. Why? Because a team's trying to run their division and win it, and the other one say, "Hey, we can make this run. Just take all the noise and all the gossip or anything that goes around our area and shut it down." And I think this is what actually the Dolphins did. Took off this media stuff. When you start winning, man, it's a different story. When you start losing, you know, it's that bad taste in your mouth. And the team right now has played so well, so competitive. I'm not saying they're blowing anybody out. Yeah, they blew the Jets. Okay, they're gonna say, well, the Jets were terrible. The point is, that's a divisional game. Those are the games you got to win regardless, right? The divisional games. So now, if Miami go to Pittsburgh Monday night at 8:15 p.m., which I'll be going live, guys, for that game. I'll be streaming it live. If we come out of there with a victory at 7-7, there's a chance. Now, I know they're saying it's only a 1% chance. But hey, like I said in my last programs, the Grinch can ruin everything. So remember, it's Christmas time. And by the way, we are only 12 days for Christmas, 11 days for Christmas Eve. That's the most important thing, man. Spend time with your families and friends, united together. It's football time. Who doesn't like football in December? We all do. Enjoy the games, by the way. Have fun. That's the most important things. But listen, once again, I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I know we're short going down the stretch. This is my second year in YouTube, going to my third year. Unfortunately, things happens. If it doesn't work out, hey, we all move on. Uh, YouTube has been changing everything, the algorithm, the subscribers, the watch hours, the views. Listen, support one another, help one another, help these small content creators. Listen, I got a lot of sports channels that I go to that I support because they're great, they're awesome, they're great people. They're like a family to me. I also go to other subscribers. I'm gonna say something, and I hope nobody get this too personal. Listen, if you're gonna watch something, if you're gonna help somebody, give it 100%. Don't give it 10%, 50%, 20%. Be honest with yourself. You know, we all here together as a team, helping each other and try to strive to get to our goal. 305 Gridiron, their goal is 150 by February subscribers. Listen, I put a challenge on them. We got 100. I'm glad people coming in. I watch their videos. They're short, they're long video. It doesn't matter. Listen, I got over 1,400 subscribers here. Trust me, I go to each one and at least watch a video or a shorts. All right, completely. And that is important, guys. And I feel the same way. If you come to this channel, listen, I'm not going to get mad if you subscribe, don't subscribe. I know people are in sports, not in sports, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, don't subscribe just because you want a subscriber. That's not the point. The point here is to support one another. Okay? Rhonda with Alabama with her podcast, it's amazing. I watch that. It's a sport. She's an Alabama Crimson Tide college fan. I'm a University of Miami Hurricane fan. I'm a sports fan. Okay, I watch food videos. I mean, I watch everything. And yeah, there's sports. People like to get sports. And some people love sports, don't love it. So my thing is, if you love it, fine. If you don't, that's okay. All right. But supporting is what counts, guys. We all want to reach that goal that we want at the end of the day. For me, I'm almost at the end of the year. I've been doing this for 2 years. I do the best content that I can for you guys to enjoy, have fun. And you know what? Listen to the end. Sometimes you guys don't listen to the end, and that's okay. Okay? But I'm going to tell you this man right here has supported everybody, has watched their video, has commented on the video. Man, you got Curtis, Ace per head. You got Fin Zone. You got, there's so many Dolphins podcasts out there that Frozen Finn, Arco Vale. You got the Matt Greek, which is I think it's and then you got Finn Spin. There's so the Matt Greek. It's just so many people that you can help, enjoy, watch their video, watch their contact. Because if it wasn't for them, guys, I would not be doing this. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this either. This is what keeps me going. This is what I enjoy. I love sports. Listen, I got baseball coming up with the Orioles. I got a lot of Oriole fans. I know that. Okay, we got Dolphin fans. But I do all kind of sports. I mean, not only talking about Dolphins. I mean, I can talk about Pittsburgh. I can talk. That's why I tell my fans, leave something in the comment, what you want to know, what you want to hear. And listen, we're here to what? To support and help one another. It is very important, especially this time of the year, man. Listen, thank you so much for all the sports podcaster. Great, great analysis, great commentary. Listen, everybody has their own different opinion, their own comment, and listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's okay with me. Uh, we could disagree. It doesn't mean I don't love you. I don't like you. That's not the point. The point is, this is the fun of it, the fun of sports. So, by the way, peace out. Go Fins. Love you guys and see you hopefully Monday night. And listen, if you haven't seen my short video, it'll make you laugh. I'll make you laugh. But thank you so much. And once again, listen, have a Merry Christmas. Stay safe. This is the time of the year. Monday Night Football at 8:15. Dolphins versus Steelers. You leave your comment, leave your picks. And once again, fins up and take care and have a blessed one.